To have you here today, and as we get to focus on several ideas, especially on what is happening in the field of politics and what we are anticipating, especially when it goes with the word politics. Now, I hope that you are still enjoying your Easter in a nice way. Rather, and again, some of you are really enjoying your Easter from whichever place you are. Some went for an out, some went for a picnic, some went for a job outing, and so forth. But we still trust in the Lord that He has been so graceful and merciful that we are here today. Now, I'm good, I'm doing well, and again, let's focus on our politics today, and especially on what is really emerging in terms of the current news today. Now, I hope wherever you are, there is a place for you to sit and to get seated, for you to get to seated and to get to listen to me this evening, as I am going to focus on several ideas, several issues, several news, all about what is happening in our country, especially in terms of investigations and the things that we should look at, which actually they should be checked, counter checked, and actually looked into, especially when it gets to what we say politics in this very moment. Now, I'll start with saying that yesterday I talked all about the stories of why the president should be asking for forgiveness from the fourth president. So, because we always learn from our mistakes, and we should as well accept wherever when it comes to what we are having, especially in our places. Now, what I've come to realize is that the current in the current administrations, or rather the current administration, I've come to realize that this, from my point of view, and this is not from any person's point of view, but from my point of view as a journalist and as a professional who is a watchdog and the fourth estate, in terms of what is really happening in the country. Now, what I've seen, I remember there's a day the former Bishop Sitam Church, when he was in State House, and he made a certain prayer, and the prayer was all about corruption, and that prayer cannot be forgotten from whichever point, and it was shared all over. It was a certain prayer which most of the people, they really feel amused hearing and actually following and seeing, and by so doing it, we realize that there are so many things that we never really knew. And from that prayer, I can't remember seeing the same bishop in the public saying anything. I don't know why, and I don't know what really happened, but that is it. But I can remember the kind of leadership that I really enjoyed and saw him wherever he was in Sitam, and his preachings which he used to preach, especially in the Hope TV and Hope FM. So listen and live, and again listen, watch and live. Now we'll just talk about the department of DCI, with the major aspects and with the major setbacks that it is facing. Actually, I've been seeing regard these. I don't know how I don't know how you can take as a Kenyan citizen, but what I'm saying is that the current state, especially when it comes to what is happening in the country, is that some kind of boards in our country, that are a bit biased. And the reason to why I'm saying that they're biased is because we are in a country whereby to find justice is really hard, and especially when it involves what we are seeing today in our country with our government. That's from my take. I can't see really justice coming to so many people, especially when we are actually against the government, not just the national government alone, even the county governments. That is what we are seeing today, and there's nothing we can do about it. The only thing that we can do about it is when it comes to the voting, that is in 2027, the general elections, when we are actually doing the re-election or doing new elections, in whichever position that you feel you are dissatisfied, and that is your freedom. Now, that being your right of voting someone into power, I think it's high time, even wherever we do all those voting, I think it's high time that we can as well do the voting of people in public, especially those big bosses. Na akikasirisha watu anatolewa. We talk of DCI, we talk of human rights, we talk of the court. I think it's high time. It's high time badilishwe kidogo, watu kidogo wapigiwe hao watu kura. You know, it has reached a point and you don't believe someone wherever amekuwa elected or rather accepted into power by the president, or rather amepitia hizo maneno ya interview staff nini. But anyway, I don't really say that siheshimu constitution, siheshimu vitengo mbalimbali, but I do. But I think it's really high time to badilisha kidogo, tuone kama kutakuwa na mabadiliko. So this is what I'm saying. The DCI is really facing a trial, not in court, but in terms of the Kenyans who are actually watching the DCI right today. The DCI have got a lot of work to do, especially when it comes to corruption, because they are doing the investigation. When it comes to killings, when it comes to stage managing of some events, when it comes to so many things that are actually happening, some speeches which are actually irrelevant, and again they are misdirect, giving or rather they're giving nini, like zinaongoza watu mahala pabaya. That's what I mean. Kizungu leo kimekalia ngumu, acha nitumie Kiswahili. Kwa hiyo kama taifa kwa sasa tunahitaji watu ambao watabadilisha na ambao watakuja kwa maeneo mbalimbali na wasaidie kwamba kukua katika taifa la Kenya, haswa kwa vitengo mbalimbali. Kama sekta hii ya DCI imekumbwa na sakata mbalimbali, ambapo haileti mambo mengine ya uwazi, lakini kwa mambo ambayo yanahusisha serikali, ikiwa kwamba yanapendelea serikali, ni kumaanisha kwamba yataangaziwa kwa haraka sana. Kuongelea swala ambalo lilifanyika pale wakati huyu ambaye ni Rigathi alikuwa pale Udhaya, kwa sababu wote wawe ni viongozi wa upinzani, wakuwe ni viongozi wa serikali, bado wanafaa kufanya uchunguzi. Na pia kuna vitengo mbalimbali pia vimelalala, kama IPOA, wakati huyo kijana alipigwa, huyo kijana wa mask alipopiwa risasi kwenye kichwa, na picha zake za huyo ambaye alimpiga ziko hadharani, na baadaye tunaambiwa kwamba walikuwa watimbuliwa na hawakutimbuliwa. And again, investigations ziko tu, wanaua mtu, anauliwa tu, lakini anaachwa anaendelea na kazi. Killing is a sin, yeah, and especially when it comes to being a bit violent and you're killing someone for no reason. It is very sinful, and we don't really advocate for that. Now, as a country, we are in a point whereby we should be watchful. As much as we are guided, we can be misguided. We can be told kwamba hiki kimefanyika na upate kwamba hiki hakijafanyika. We can be told hili limefanyika, uchunguzi umefanyika hivi, na huo uchunguzi uko kivingine. So that is it. That is what we are experiencing as a country, and we should be aware of what we are experiencing as a country, and we should not really agree on whatever that we are really passing through. So the DCI, to some point, they are to a point whereby wana mislead wananchi, kwa sababu kama you are leading people and using the justice zene mtu ameenda akachukua kiapo akafanya nini mambo ikakuwa hivyo, mazee, inahitaji ulinde tu wananchi. Wakati watu wanakimbishwa hapa kwa barabara, tear gas zinapigwa, askari wanatoa, wakati wa uchunguzi kama hizo aziongelelewi. Wakati mtu alikuwa kwa Citizen TV akaongea kwamba watu wanafaa wapigwe risasi kwa sijui ni wapi, kwa mguu. Hiyo kitu imekuwa ikirudiwa even with the position wakisema kwamba hawa watu walikuwa wanasema kwamba watapigwa risasi ya mguu. Risasi ya mguu. And actually these people, we are not really coming out and to say that, you know, this is not the right thing to do. As a government, we are sorry for this. But with the kind of administration we have currently, ni kwamba hawawezi sema na hawawezi kubali nini kwamba wamefanya any mess. They are there wanasema tu we are okay. So tuseme tu kikweli, DCI should come out ieleze kila kitu. Imagine kama si ile kitu ya Kericho, unaona Kericho walikuwa wanasema eti hii video ilikuwa hyped na social media nini. They are not giving us the relevant information, because just imagine hapa Namira is our cousin na hapa walikuwa wanasema, you know, we actually posted that kwamba na gharama alikuwa amekataa hiyo maneno ya watoto kuziko kutoka hapa kuja hapo. Hatujui. We don't know as a county. But wakati tunaambiwa huko na DCI wanatuambia hii miili inafaa kufanya hivi na hivi. And actually wewe ukiangalia miili inaweza zikanishwa kutoka juu ikifuatana. Hata kama wewe uko normal. DCI, you should be fair. And I'm coming out here to say that you should be fair. You should not be biased. You should not be on the side of the government alone. At some point, hata kama serikali imefanya kosa, just try to rectify it. Try to make them understand kwamba whatever we are doing as a government is not right. And even the DCI are actually here and they have seen what is happening. Sasa an example kama hiyo pesa 500, milioni 500 zilienda wapi? DCI decide tuambia zilienda wapi, si ndio? DCI ambayo inafaa kuchunguza pesa za Citizen zilienda wapi, amda tuambie. DCI hao watu wanakuwa hao mapolisi wa barabara, ndio, na mnasema bado mko kazi. Hao watu wanatuchezeanga, tuchezea tu akili. Mtu anaingia kwa ofisi anafurahi, anafanya kazi ya executive, na akimaliza sababu hataki kutimuliwa, akimaliza miaka michache ameenda. So what happened to the Inspector General? Alikuwa alizidiwa, akasema mimi siwezi tetea serikali for long, ikabidi resign, wengine wakatoka. So it's that way. Wengine hata wale wakati wa kuresign state na kwamba ni ile ya kuresign, ni ile anaambiwa wewe resign isionekane kama tumekufuta kazi. It is that simple. So that's what happens. But again, when it comes to stories of opposition, hey, DCI wanachangamkanga. Ni kama enyewe walikuwa wanangoja waongee na alafu wajibu. All these systems, be it the DCI, be it the IPOA, be it whichever system that is used, especially to ensure that all the human rights are actually looked unto and again they are protected, then they should not be partial. They should not be biased. Wanafaa tu wakuja clear, waseme we are doing this for the Kenyans and we are doing this to ensure that all our people are really okay. So the justification of wrong things, bad things, kuwa kwamba ni right, hapana. Yaani mtu hawezi kuwa huko. I remember I remember this guy from Northeastern alisimama kwa magari akaongea hotuba ingine yenye kuwa criticized na serikali, kwa sababu alikuwa na watu wa serikali criticized na nani, hata na DCI criticize juu alikuwa anaongea kwamba mimi ningeua vijana wote wanafanya demonstration, lakini hakuna uchunguzi ilifanya ama anything. Hey, wakati pia, kwa sababu DCI inafaa kuchunguza, it take people into account. Wakati Ruto wanaendelea tu kubishana na Rigathi kuhusu story zao, nani aliua mtoto wa wenyewe, DCI kazi yenu basi ni gani? Why can't you come clear, mtueleze what happened and what did not happen? Because we can't be working on propagandas. Propaganda leo, propaganda kesho. If it's a propaganda, then come with your genuine reasons. Because wherever we are talking about fuels, hiyo kama ni kweli, hiyo fuel sawa. Hiyo fuel kama iko hivyo, unafaa tu kuelewa hiyo kama hiyo fuel, hiyo pesa shilingi 1000 sijui ni ngapi, kama zimeenda milioni milioni 500 bana zinapotea, alafu ni mtu fulani wa serikali mkubwa ameuliza hizo pesa na amuulizi kweli, how sure are we kwamba we are protected? How sure are we that we have got a guarantee kwamba we are okay as a country and so forth? We are not okay, so it means that we need something to ensure that we are doing well. Otherwise, mimi sina mengi ya kuongea, sina mengi leo. Nimekuja hapa ku address hii issue, na kweli tunahitaji usaidizi na kila system ifanye kazi yake bila kubagua na bila kufanya vibaya, kwa sababu you can't serve just a government and you forget its people that you are supposed to serve. Serve the people, serve the interests of the people, serve what they are asking for, serve the interest daily, morning, evening they're asking. Unajua kama serikali tunahitaji mtu, wananchi ndio serikali, because without hiyo tax yao, hata wewe kama mtu wa DCI, whichever office that you are working today, hutapata hiyo pesa. So let us be honest, let us work for the people, let us be responsible. Let us be responsible. That bishop ambaye aliombanga maombi ya kukataa mambo ya corruption within the executive, ukaomba maombi mazuri, aki tunaomba tu kutokeleze kidogo, tumekumiss sana. Kama mimi nimekumiss sana. I miss your sermons. I miss you saying the truth. I miss those kind of preachings wakati ulikuwa na preach, especially during the state holidays. Mazee ilikuwa nzuri sana. I miss those preachings. Na kama inawezekana, let me just advise those spiritual men of God to some point. Kama inawezekana, kama mtu umeona kwamba umepewa ofisi, hiyo ofisi umepewa, lakini mtu ambaye amekupewa ofisi, hata kama unakupea pesa mingi, anai-abuse. Leave that office and just be clean, because we want Christians, because that is what actually we learned in terms of theology and stuff. You want to be clean, your conscience to be clean, everything to be clean. So ensure that whatever you do, you are clean everywhere, anytime, anywhere. So thank you so much for following. It is actually 19 minutes past 8 p.m. right here today at this time when I did this recording. God bless you. Let us always be responsible and let us be accountable in whatever means of communication that we make around, and let us always be to the point without actually diverting our attention, because we want justice, we want truthfulness, we want accountability, and we want everyone to feel that he is home, because this is our country, and we want to feel that in our country we are safe and we are protected, and we are living in a country whereby nobody is actually victimized, or rather nobody is going to be told that this is not your country, this is not your place to be. We are in Kenya and we are living in Kenya for our prosperity. Thank you. God bless Kenya. If you are new to this channel, please, you can subscribe and actually follow for more content. If you wish to support, of course, you are allowed, because there are details down there in the description side. So God bless you, and do have a blessed night. Let's meet tomorrow, same day, same time. Goodbye.